Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Icewind Dale. All right, I went ahead and rested. Took a a guess that out here would be okay to rest, and it was. I also used our bag again and got another dead cat. It's good times. All right, well. It's got a couple doors.
Very well.
Oh, great. Wizard and cleric. Alright, well, I've got some things. Go with that. Go with that. What else do we have? Swordsman and swordsman. Okay. Yeah, you're moving. Okay, good. Oops. Now you move back.
To victory!
Alright, so we still have the cleric there. What did the cleric cast? Strength of 1. Oops. Whatever. Rigid thinking on Auld. Yeah, it'll be okay. There we go. Looks like... Alright, I was gonna say, it looks like they're...
By your leave.
Alright, what? Alright, you guys are stuck here. Guys, would you get out of that thing? That spell effect? Because she's stuck in that door, and... Oh, there's web, that's great. Okay, is that the wizard? That is the wizard. Can both of you, Nope, just you. Alright. Oh, you can't do much. You're webbed.
Yes.
You might be able to do something. Although, nope, now you're stuck. Well... You guys want to, like, help? Do stuff? Eee. What is this acid damage she's taking? Oh, acid arrow. I see. Can you get around him? There we go.
Take no prisoners!
Ouch!
Onward! To victory!
Alright, looks like you may be free of the, web. What about you? Nope. You go ahead and do that, since you haven't been. Oh, well, it's dead now. Alrighty.
Very well.
See if if everyone can get out of there. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Well, let's go ahead and, cast a bit of healing on you, as long as we're here.
I see.
Alright.
As you wish.
So we've got a table here. Ooh. Some cash. We've got, Diary of Yvain. Scroll of Remove Magic. Sudden Musical Swell. Secret Word. Potion of Clarity. And a Magical Robe. Let's see. Secret Word. When the spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel one spell protection of 8th level or lower. Spells affected by this are minor spell turning, minor globe of invulnerability, spell immunity, spell deflection, spell turning, and spell shield. Target's magic resistance, if any, does not affect this spell. Well, that's just silly. Remove magic. Remove magic dispels the magical effects upon any enemies within the area. This includes effects given from spells, potions, and certain magical items, such as wands. It does not, however, affect enchanted magical items. How is this different than dispel magic? The chance of the dispel succeeding is determined by the level of the caster and the level of the magic being dispelled. The base chance of success is dispelling is 50%. Note, while the spell dispels the individual effects of Grease, Web, Stinking Cloud, and other such spells, it does not dispel the area of effect. Huh. How is that different from dispel magic? Whatever. Diary of Yvain. So it has come to this. The Orc and Goblin forces grow stronger with each victory. Where they attained the weapons of the Alliance is still a mystery, but I believe in my heart that it was not through the dwarves. We have succeeded in stifling their advances, but it won't hold for long. We have taken severe casualties, and our forces are dwindling rapidly. Negotiations are over with our former friends. We are now in open conflict with them. As much as I love my father, I blame him for this. Ever since we found the weapons in the Horde's possession, Father has been completely irrational. Any discussions had with our former friends and ended in bitter accusations and resentment. He adamantly believes that the dwarves betrayed us and listens to nothing they have to say in their defense. Well, that's actually pretty long. Am I the only one who sees that both sides... Well, I guess it's not as long as I thought. That both sides are going to die horribly if this continues? Father does not see reason in putting aside hostilities with the dwarves so that we may unite against our common enemy. I spoke to him of going to Dorn's Deep to approach our old friends. He lashed out at me in anger and sent me out of the astrolabe. I now make preparations to leave home and ride to Dorn's Deep myself. I know in my heart that what must be done and this is the only way. Perhaps I have more of my father's stubbornness than I thought. Let's give you that. Let's give you that. Let's see. Potion of Clarity. That's right. I think I just have those in there. Can you identify this? Robe of the Hand. Created during the blah, blah, blah. Armor class 9. Dexterity -2. Fire resistance +40. Cold resistance +40. Electrical resistance +40. Weight 10. It's not that good. Yeah. You can hold on to that. Although that is fairly heavy. You can hold on to that. There we go.
Certainly.
Oh, come on. There's a table here that clearly has stuff on it. Ooh, goody. More stuff. An ion stone. I like those. Protection from normal missiles. What the hell was that? Was that a spell expiring? Maybe that's what it was. Potion of invisibility and potion of heroism. That is an odd sound that ion stones make. Magic resistance 5%. Dexterity +1. Oh, that replaces a helmet. I guess you get that.
Yes?
Yeah. Keep hitting the wrong person.
No
Let's
small
go open
task.
this door. What the heck is that? I guess it's just a hole in the floor. Looks a little weird. We've got a potion of genius, improved invisibility, and greater Malazon. I will probably give Islandweed improved invisibility. Alright, so maybe that's what this is that there's a... the stairs are collapsed there or something. We don't have anything else that we can look at. It looks like. Nope. Alright.
Onward.
Up these stairs we go. Come on, guys. There we go. Hello? Kustantos. Kustantos.
Very well.
Oh, come on. With all of these shelves, there is nothing to, should totally be able to,
It shall be done.
all that. Shh, if you wish to remain, then stay quiet. You are in a place of knowledge and learning. I am Kustantos, caretaker of this library. I hope you don't take offense to this, but who in their right mind would come to this forsaken hellhole to check out a book? I'd like to see what books you have available. Oh. Oh, wow. Jeez. Worship in the Hand, Rock Eaters They Are Not, Ancient Lore of Corellin Lorethian, Cheverish, Sehanin Moonbow, Levelus Enereth, Solanor Thalandira, whatever. Elameth's Compendium, Ecology of the Unicorn, Code of Training in the Seldarin's Hand, Hippogriff Riders of the Hand, Lore of the Blade Singers, Mythal Theory. Are we actually going to get books from this? Feel free to look through the library. Let me know if you find what you were looking for, if there's something that interests you. Oh. Yes? Oh. Hello. I guess I just get an item for this every time. Well, works for me. Maybe Orc the Grey will like all of these. Oddly enough, a visiting Elameth's Compendium. Oddly enough, a visiting elven warrior who sought this book recently accosted me. She took one of my remaining copies of this book, as well as the book on the ecology of the unicorn. Her rude and loud demeanor did not surprise me, as she did not bear the emblem of the Sildarin's hand. Anyways, here is the last copy. Was there another book you wanted to examine? Yes. Inventory full, item dropped on the ground. You're in luck, as this is a very popular book of late. Not long ago, a visiting elven warrior came and took one of my remaining copies of it, as well as a copy of Elameth's Compendium. A rude and loud demeanor, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And, let's see. Kusantos made an interesting comment about an elven warrior who had visited him recently. She took a book with magical artifact sketches and a book about unicorns. Or the Blade Singers. Mythal Theory. Okay. Huh. Interesting way of doing it. Actually kind of surprised that it didn't just, like, toss it to the next person in line. Oh boy. Worship in the Hand of the Seldarin by Denini. Day in and day out, the Elves of the Hand work diligently to further the cause of the Alliance. Although dedicated to their work, they always remained devout to the Elven gods. A shrine was created within Solanor Tower that would allow us Elves to offer simple worship with what spare moments were available. A beautiful flower garden can be found on one end of this level. One end of this level? With care, an elf would take a flower from the garden, approach the appropriate statue of the god they wish to pray to, place the flower in the statue's pond, and pray for however long they had. Rock eaters they are not. Contrary to popular belief, our dwarven friends do not exist on a diet of rocks and dirt. Oh, come on. I was recently invited to visit their wonderful stronghold, Dornsdeep. In this architectural wonder, hidden away in one of the most beautiful forests in the north, I entered figuring to be covered in soot from some filthy underground mine unbefitting a high elf of my stature. Much to my surprise, my eyes were instead treated to amazing works of beauty and craftsmanship. Our dwarven friends proceeded to take me on a tour, pointing out each piece in thorough detail. I smiled, impressed that one of the lesser races had such talent in them to create such works. Of course, they paled in comparison to what our elven artisans can do, but this was not the time to point out their flaws. Never mind the fact that elves can't power a great asteroid ship just by pure creative energy, but dwarves can. Sure, yeah, you guys are the better manufacturers. Ancient lore on... Ancient lore on Corellin the Rethian by Master E. L. Boyd. Eric Boyd is the one who compiled and penned the Demi-Human Deities book. As the lore goes, many great battles were fought between Corellin and Grumsh. As Corellin's blood flowed, it mingled with the tears Sehanin shed, and in this mixture of blood and tears, Corellin's children, the Seldarin, were born. Corellin embodies the highest values of that which is elvenkind, from the gentlest aspects of art and poetry to the harsher aspects of war and magic. He is venerated by all the fair folk except the Drow. Vigilant over his creations, it is told that Corellin will wander the elven lands, observing his people and defending what is theirs. Yep, that was that one. And ancient lore on Sheverish. Sheverish, who embodies the hatred the fair folk have for the Drow. So why is there a tower here to him? That does not make sense. He is the elven god of vengeance and military crusades. I mean, yeah, military crusades, but still, he's a demigod. He's not that well known. He is venerated by the elves and the half-elves who have suffered the loss of loved ones through violence, particularly those who burn with revenge against the Drow, and by those who have sworn to destroy the Spider Queen and the other evil gods of the Dark Elves. Some elven theologians speculate that Sheverish serves to gather in the bitterness and hatred that has riven their elven race since the Crown Wars, thus keeping the contagious evil of the Spider Queen from spreading to the elven population at large. Oh, yeah. Ancient lore on Sehanin Moonbow. Sehanin Moonbow is the elven goddess of the moon, or more specifically, the full moon. She governs divinations, omens, and subtle magics, and protects against madness. She watches over the dreams of the elves, keeping them from harm while in reverie, and sending omens to protect them from future dangers. Sehanin watches over the passage of the elven spirits from the world, and she is protectress of the dead. Alternately called the wife and daughter of Corellin, Sehanin is the mightiest of the female powers in the elven pantheon. Identified with the mystic power of the moon, Sehanin's tears are said to have mingled with Corellin's blood and given life to the elven race. Ancient lore on Labelas Enareth. Labelas Enareth is the elven god of longevity and time. At the creation of the fair folk, Labelas blessed the elves with the long lifespans and decreed that their appearance would not be marked by the passage of time. The Life-Giver cooperates with Sehanin in overseeing the lifespan of elves and their growth away from and beyond the mortal realms. He measures the lives of the fair folk and decrees when they should be ended, allowing passage to Arvandor. As Lord of the Continuum, Labelas governs the orderly passage of time and guards against those who would alter the path of history. Labelas confers wisdom and teachings on young and old alike, and although he is rarely invoked, the Life-Giver is often praised. The Life-Giver knows the future and past of every elf, fairy, or sylvan creature. Labelas is worshipped by sages, historians, philosophers, librarians, and all those who measure the changes wrought by the passing of years. Yeah, that was that one. Ancient lore on Solanor Thalanderia. Solanor Thalanderia is the elven god of hunting. I might be just misreading it. I don't know. I thought it was Dria, but whatever. Elven god of hunting, archery, and survival in the wild and harsh places. The great archer's prowess with the bow is unmatched by any other power venerated in the realms. Solanor is concerned with the integrity of nature and the balance between exploitation and agriculture on one hand and fallow wild terrains on the other. He instructs the fair folk in the art of hiding in and moving through the natural foliage so as not to be detected, as well as the art of archery and hunting. Solanor is primarily revered by elven and half-elven rangers, hunters, woodsmen, and fighters. In particular, elven hunters appeal to him for better catches of game, and elven warriors trapped in hostile territory call on him for aid. And Elameth's Compendium. This is a technical book containing sketches of various magical artifacts. It details some of the plans and processes used by the elven enchanter, Elameth, and the dwarven smith, Carador, during the time of cooperation between the two races. Hippogriff Riders of the Hand, which we've read. Mythal Theory by Shend and Melka. That's Stephen Shend. I'm not sure who Melka is supposed to be, but that is Stephen Shend. Aside from the High Mages, none are certain about the true nature of the Mythals, no matter how well versed they are in ancient elven lore of old or current debates on magical theory. Many agree that a Mythal is alive, and is a huge web of magical forces woven together by magic with the life forces of the casters. The Mythal is believed to be sustained by the natural mechanisms within and around it, from the wind to the current of a brook, or a temperature shift from the energy of sunlight. Given the ties to life in Faerun, Mythals can hardly be common wizardry, no matter what may have been said in the past. The Mythals and their magic are tied directly to the Weave, the source of all Taurean magic. Code of Training in the Seldarin's Hand by Kaelessa. The Code: death to all who oppose our cause. Oh, well, that's just harsh. Battle is a test above all. Bring glory to the hand of the Seldarin. Every person under my tutelage will be instructed as follows. You will learn every aspect of each melee weapon I present to you. You will become familiar with the strengths and weaknesses of each weapon and learn how to utilize it effectively. You will also learn the ways of archery. Patience, discipline, and focus will be your guide. This promise will be your commitment to hitting any target, no matter the difficulty. As a soldier serving the Seldarin's Hand, you will conduct yourself in a proper manner befitting an elf at all times. Disobedience will not be tolerated. My oath. What these values represent is your commitment to the Seldarin's Hand and yourself. The promise I make is to hone your skills, both physical and mental, to bring honor to our brothers and sisters. For the glory of the Hand, Kaelessa. That's another copy of the Hippogriff Riders. Lore of the Blade Singers by McComb and Pryor. Colin McComb and Anthony Pryor, I think that is. Did Colin McComb write the complete book of elves? I'm trying to think of what those two have to do with Blade Singers. Whatever. I can always look it up later, but I probably won't. An elite group of elven fighter mages, the Blade Singers are dedicated to the defense of the elven nation, and many of them journey back to Faerun to help defend those elves who stayed behind or have yet to join the retreat. Blade Singers are terrifying weapons experts and spellcasters. On Evermeet, they are organized into small warrior lodges, each specializing in a different weapon. They are even more dedicated to the ancient ways and styles of dress than other Silver Elves. I don't think it's just Silver Elves. They often tattoo themselves with old runes and symbols. Can't recall that being a thing either. And their armor and weapons are all of great antiquity and beautiful craftsmanship. That was that was out. Okay, well. Let's see.
I am here.
Can we go up these stairs?
Ask.
We can. Can we find anything? No? How are there all these bookshelves and yet nothing to really do? That's a little frustrating. Can't even click the we're not even getting any notification about descriptive text. I can't say that I was expecting to come here just yet.
Of course.
This is loud in my head. Nothing to look at other than talking to these people? It seems so. Alright, let's talk to you first.
It shall be done.
Non-Laryl. Blasted machine, I'll never get her fixed. Might I ask what's wrong with her? Can't you see she's broken? I can't power up until her missing pieces are replaced. What missing pieces? I have no time to talk to those mechanically ignorant. Find me a piece that fits or stay out of my way. Who are you? Gah, you waste my time with pointless chatter. My name is Galareth. During the days when I was alive, I built and maintained this hunk of junk that used to be an astrolabe. How did you end up here when the hand fell? The last thing I remember while defending the hand was an arrow piercing my back. When I awoke, I found myself in this ghastly form. Now I spend my days trying to figure a way to fix this blasted machine. Perhaps Laryl has some insight? Have you spoken to him? All he does is rant about worthless dribble. I can't make any sense out of him. Quite different from the noble elven wizard he once was. You said you built the astrolabe? That I did. Laryl charged me with designing and building this machine. A device was needed by the wizards to help research the stars and the moons. Now it's only good for collecting dust. I found this piece in one of the war rooms. It might be able to help you. Let me see. Holy crap! That's a lot of experience points. You've restored a section of the astrolabe. Well, send me to the abyss. Okay, if you insist. Oh, you didn't mean literally. You might be right. If you find any more pieces, let me know. Otherwise, check back with me after I put the part in. I removed this piece from an undead shadow within the hand. I'll check back with you after you put it together. Farewell. Let's go ahead and talk. Oh. Okay, well, that did something. So, I feel like this is kind of ignoring the fact that this that the world exists within a crystal sphere, but okay. Not seeing some of the other.
My people, astrolabe, worlds, twirls.
Okay. All right then, we'll do Laryl. Lich, we will send you to the final. We finally found you. We need your help to use the Heartstone gem.
Free my people, astrolabe, worlds, twirls.
I see we will need to return at a later time. Farewell. We need to do a quick save just in case this prevents me from like accessing some of the other stuff in the tower. I removed this piece from an undead shadow within the hand. It looks like it's part of that machine. Boom, another 35,000 experience points. Nice. I am not actually sure what difference that made, but you're the only one that leveled up. Yeah, mage. It's always good. Additional second level and fourth level spell. Gain 2 hit points. No new skill points, of course. Alrighty, well, second level, huh? Might go write a spell in that case, and I'll need to get her a fourth level spell as well. Well, I suppose I could take a look right now. Oops, no, that's not it. Open container, thank you. Alright, what are we looking for? Second and fourth level spells, I guess. Oh, whoops, that's a priest spell. 2 backpack. Fire shield. That's fourth. 2 backpack. Improved invisibility is fourth. That would be good, but do I have any second level spells right now? I don't think I have any other second level spells right now. Hopelessness might actually be a better spell than Fire Shield, considering that I usually don't put her into melee combat. I'll take one of those out. What was that? That's 4. That is 3. I've already got that on someone. That's 3. That's 4. Probably should get that on someone, though. Alright, first of all, that's you. What 3rd level spells do you have? Yeah, I think Ice Lance would probably be a pretty good one. Well, I'll do that in between episodes, I think. Do we have any more parts?
Onward.
Nope. Alright, looks like we're going to need to find some more parts, then. Unless we can talk to Laryl now?
Free my people.
Nope.
Astrolabe.
Okay.
Twirls.
Well, I think I might make my way back down to where the room we can rest in is. There's nothing else to do there. Let's actually talk to Kaylessa, see if we can do anything with her.
Forward. Onward.
Because I want to get these spells copied into our spell books and memorized.
Onward. Very well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kaylessa does have one of those pieces. I need to get that from her. So now will you talk to us? Where'd you go? There you are.
Of course.
Lady.
Forward.
Ghost lady. I want to talk to you. Kaylessa, your soldiers all fought with great honor. Their suffering is ended, and they rest now. 52,000, jeez! I thank you for helping with one of my last tasks in this realm. Before I give you your reward, I would have you help me one last time. With my soldiers at rest, there is only one thing left for me to do, to join them. I would ask for the honor of the honor of dying with them. Oh. Run away! Well, we got some experience out of that. You go ahead and start doing that. And what the hell? Let's, we're going to be getting rid of our, well, we're going to be rememorizing spells anyway. Alright, she seems to be using, fire arrows on us.
You have need of me?
Well, there she goes. Ooh, looks like she left something for us.
Understood.
Piece of broken machinery. A ring. And boots. Well, let's see what these, magical items are. Also put that away. I don't know that I need to carry all these books. 4 pounds. Yeah, we'll just, have you carry the books. How's that? least as many as we can give you. Which is all of them. Excellent. Alright, and the items. Kaylessa's ring. This ring belonged to Kaylessa of the Seldarin's Hand. Her prowess in archery, only bested by her beauty, Kaylessa... Oh, come on. Kaylessa was devoted to honing the battle skills of any elf under her. If there were any heroes at the Battle of Seldarin's Hand, Kaylessa was one of them. She was a shining example of courage in the face of impending doom, as she fearlessly led her people against orc and goblin hordes. Excuse me. Even after the fall of the Hand, her commitment to battle and her people remained strong. Her last wish was to die in glorious battle. Ooh, hide in shadows plus 50%, 15%. Usable only by a ranger and a cleric ranger. Well, you get that. I was hoping to give that to our thief, but oh well. Boots of Speed. These boots have been magically enhanced so that their wearer is able to travel at twice the normal speed. They are much prized by those whose profession involves traveling long distances. Sets movement rate to 13, base is 10. That's not how Boots of Speed work. Increases the wearer's movement rate by 40%. That seems like those are better. What are you wearing again? Boots of Many Paths. Oh, that's right. I never used that. I should actually be using that. Still, can I give the item inventories full? Actually, we'll give them to you. That way you can, you might be able to get in, cast a spell, and get out faster. Maybe. I guess I'll find out. You can go up another level, so let's go ahead and do that. Fighter level. Excellent. No new proficiency slots. Saving throw is improved. 5 hit points. Increased stacko by 1. Okay. Up to 80 out of 80. That's good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and equip this ring. Got those boots equipped. There we go. I'll think about it. I may actually swap them to someone else. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm using the blur effect of the other boots. And that might actually be better for her anyway. I'll think about it off camera, and in the next episode we'll figure it out. Come along, guys. There we go. All right. Anyway, that'll be it for this time. So I'll see you next time as we go up on another one of the towers. See you then, everyone.